It's too late. This is a karmic collective reading. Thank you for watching here on YouTube. It's going to be all zodiacs, masculine and feminine, men and women. And I must say, with all of my readings, it's timeless. So it's going to be past, present, and or future energy. Please be grounded and practical, okay, in all things. This is your life at the end of the day. So there's this energy of it's too late. That's what I heard before getting ready earlier. It's too late. And the pre-read is somebody could have got hammered. Okay, I don't know if somebody got drunk, did something when they were drunk that they shouldn't have. Okay, and some of the energies that came out was something to do with the hotel. Okay, something to do with rough, something to do with maybe the favorite or a magazine. Somebody was careless in a situation. Okay, somebody was sly. Okay, a dancer was involved, sneaky, spiteful, heartless, tunnel vision, indignant. Something to do with an indignant troll. Okay, so I don't know if somebody did something drunk with this hammer here. Okay, whoever this is, and whatever reason, it's too late. It's too late. So I'm like, hammered. So let's get a little bit more energy. I'm trying to decide which one I want to clarify here. It's too late. It's too late. Heartless, spiteful, careless. Okay. Careless, spiteful, heartless, troll. We're going to clarify those, okay? So somebody might have was supposed to stop being a troll and stop doing stuff heartless out of spite, and instead they just double down. And so, and I just saw 20. They doubled down and now it's too late. Whoever this is, and we'll get more in, it's too late. It's too late. That's what I kept hearing. It's too late. So any chance of redemption for this person, any chance of, you know, there's nothing that can be done. They sealed their fate, possibly, because of the heartless and spiteful and careless behavior. And for being a troll, an indignant troll. Okay. This person could do stuff when they drunk, you know, because somebody got hammered. So again, it's funny, isn't it? I bet you they don't portray that to the world, though. Bet you they portray to the world like they're these together people. Bet they do. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's get some layers here. It is too late. Let's see, why is it too late? Why is it too late? I just saw bounty hunter, hitman, Karen. Who is this? I took the easy way out. Somebody took the easy way out. Toxic karmic parents. So this is something to do with somebody's toxic karmic parents. Somebody could have been trying to cover up for somebody's toxic karmic parents that needed to be shamed by the community. Or could be somebody who got shamed by community, and instead of changing their behavior, they doubled down, they tripled down on their toxic behavior. So this is why it's too late. Okay? It's too late. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, they keep trying to fight. It's too late. They keep trying to flex their power. They keep attacking the collective or somebody's children. Whatever this is, they keep doing it. And instead of, like I said, it's too late. Instead of changing their ways, they double down, they triple down. Okay, they created war, and then they keep it going. I've been struggling. This happens every time we listen to Pink Floyd. I don't know what that's about. So far, everything is going pretty good on schedule, under budget, no problems. Porn, clitoris. Somebody did something at a hotel. Mad because they can't shake divine feminine. So this is energies that keep doing shit to a divine feminine. It says mad because they can't shake divine feminine, she will not be moved. So these are people who keep trying. They keep trying. We should have got a dog. These are people who should have got a dog. Their lives may not be over or finna go down the toilet if they had. They should have just got a dog instead of trying to be in some weird shit. Maybe somebody's having financial issues. A karmic is begging a divine masculine. So maybe there was a fight and maybe, you know, it's too late. Whatever they did, it's too late. A karmic to a masculine. It says, please give me one. Please. Divine masculine, give me one more chance. Give me one. Please. I'm sorry. Please give me one more chance. And then she screams. So this is a volatile horror. Okay. But I bet you, how much y'all want to bet your bottom dollar that for the public? How much you want to bet me? Somebody should put some, let's put some dollars on the books. How much y'all want to bet me in their job, in their church, their synagogue, their communities, their, you know what I'm saying? How much y'all want to bet? They never seem to have any kind of emotional upheaval at all. They always seem to be calm, cool, collected. But behind the scene, another thing, baby. Another thing, baby. She screams. Whoever this karmic feminine is screams. Ah! Fine. You'll regret it. See? So it was too late for that energy, the karmic energy, to redeem themselves pertaining to the masculine. Okay? But now it's too late for them in general to redeem themselves, because instead of, again, going to heal, evolve, they create a war. They create a fight. So chances are they went to doing spell work on them, the masculine, as well as the collective divine feminines. Okay, fine, you'll regret it. Somebody who think they're a golden god. The feelings mutual, kids. So there could have been fight between some masculines and some karmics, since we did get that energy out here. And it's too late. Denise, oh boy. Life is suffering, kid. You can't escape it. So these are people who keep trying to escape their karma, right? So maybe, again, these are energies that kept doing shit. Kept doing shit, kept doing shit, kept doing shit, kept doing shit, kept doing shit. Okay? And then instead of healing, making atonement, doing all of those things, Alexa, play toxic. These are some people who, again, I bet you, all intensive purposes, they act like they're not toxic. All intensive purposes, they act like they're not toxic. They're probably the lead praise team person. Yeah, they're going to go from riches to rags, especially if this was off of the energy in the back of divine beings. These suckers might as well just get ready, okay? They might as well just fucking get ready. They're going from riches to rags. Scarlet the Witch. Okay, so these are people, if you're a divine feminine, these are people who, they're scared of you, divine feminine. Because this card is divine feminine. It says Scarlet the Witch. This is why they're scared of you, divine feminine. And what people are scared of, what do they typically do? But they don't understand what they're scared of. What do they typically do? They stalk and they try to harm. Gang stalkers are being stalked now, okay? So these are people who's been behind stalking divine feminines and divine masculines and your children. Fake paternity tests. Somebody, oh shit. Okay, well, this can't be for everybody, okay? So please don't, if this ain't your shit, don't get your chonies and draws in a bunch, okay? But there's definitely a fake paternity test. It says corrupt practitioners. But I mean, to me, it makes sense. Nowadays, it's very easy, guys. I don't know why people be so surprised. It's easy. All you need is to know people in those arenas. It's not hard. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not hard, okay? So people be acting like so shocked, like, yeah, people can do that. Yeah. Yes, dear. Not all heroes wear capes. Heather. Divine feminine tried to tell. Divine feminine tried to tell divine masculine's mother that he was connected to toxic women. Yes, yes, she did, honey child. And then it says ... Guess she's a part of it. Probably. As when people get old and if they was money hungry cunts, let me tell you something. That shit is to the bone. And when they start getting old and get ready to die, you know what I'm saying? They got one foot in. They get even more desperate than they were when they were young. So because they get more desperate than they were when they were young, they get into more higher manipulative ways than they did when they were young. Because ideally you grow and evolve with age, but if you're not doing any real work on yourself, all you're doing is your bag here is just aging. And maybe you have a little more money, or maybe you're seemingly a little bit more stable, but your consciousness, your development, your personality, all of those things are the same. And in fact, with this aging, you're more desperate because unlike your youth, you can't just go wave your ass somewhere and somebody want to drop $1,000 at you. You can't just go offer a blow job, a hand job, or be somebody's eye candy to the gala and somebody pay you. When you start getting up there like that and you haven't really secured yourself, all those manipulative tactics go into high gear. So what happens is now they have to be manipulative in a different way. They have to guilt trip. They have to be very codependent. They have to attempt to sabotage in order to get shit controlled so that they can be taken care of. And so this is when they start turning on their children. This is when they start basically pimping out their children even more so. Okay, because they can't do the hustle anymore. I have a masculine here that says, I hate myself to the divine feminine for what I did to you, what I've caused you. Well, I don't even know what to say no more. People just sitting there looking, glazed over in the eyes. I'm like, what is that supposed to do? Okay, because collectives have been cleaning up messes that shouldn't have been there to clean up behind people's mental illness. They were plotting on divine feminine and masculine and their children death. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. People don't want to swallow that, nigga, but it is what it is. Okay. Passionate love story that began or was supposed to begin in 2023. Okay. Ooh-wee. Child, somebody going to hell on it. The gasoline draws on before they die, bitch. Because, you know, the hell that people think exists doesn't. But you know what I'm saying? But somebody is going to get hell with gasoline draws on while they still breathe, nigga. Now, go figure. While they still live and breathe. Dang. Karmics are going to face some kind of eviction and be kicked out. I wonder why. You know, let me put a disclaimer. Everybody had life happen to them. So this ain't about being no snooty patootie, you know what I'm saying, nose up in the air better than, you know, like some of these whores and niggas that's walking around here in the Americas acting like, nigga, please. Anyway, we didn't all had shit happen. But see, this is irony. I think in this case, it's irony because these are people that have constantly tried to disrupt the stability of the collective. They have plotted and schemed with everybody under the sun who was stupid enough to agree. And in the name of trying to create disruption in the stability and the health and well-being of the collective and their children. So some of them are facing eviction. Let's see who's gonna be laughing now, nigga. Who's gonna be laughing now, nigga? Anyway, it says here a karmic mate. Oh shit. A karmic mate saying something to a divine feminine. This is an energetic message. Okay. Yeah, I know I was a shisty, cunning, sneaky, fake friend to divine masculine and even you. So this is somebody you know as well, feminine interesting. I am something to, what it says? I am something to some, okay? I can't even read this shit. Lord have mercy. Child. Voices inside their head. They could have pretended, if this is people who tried to lie about their conduct and say like it was voices in your head. The fascinating thing is, so now some of them may end up having voices in their head. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be real fun. Their karmic children hate their mother. It says karmic's children hate their karmic mother and father. This eventually happens. Okay, because, well, first and foremost, you know what I'm saying, as a, you know, I was somebody's daughter, right? Interesting story behind it. We're not gonna get all off into that. But anyway, I was somebody's daughter, right? Karmics, I was born to karmics. Okay. So what ends up happening in some cases, depending on the severity, you end up late, it's delayed. You'll end up finding out some very serious toxicity that you had no knowledge about. You'll find out late and then you'll connect dots. You will start to see why certain things would happen to you or in your life, it's gonna piss you off. Okay, it's gonna initially piss you off because some of the hell you've lived or some of the shit is due to your toxic parents. Okay, their failure to own up to who they are, their failure to be honest with their own children about it, their mental illness undiagnosed, unchecked, abuse, projections, playing their children against one another, because that's what toxic parents do. They play their children against one another. Okay. Okay. Yep, they end up hating their parents. All right, so let's keep it pushing. They're unhealed. Yeah, and I just saw that. They play like they're blessed, but they are blessed. Be less. They're cursed. They're cursed with a curse, an unyielding curse that is not going to let up, even in the afterlife, even in the underworld. Okay? It says, unhappy, unhealed folks, these people need help. They're there. It's too late for help for them. It's too late. I can't stand this karmic wench. I regret even fucking with her. Because some people bark curses on themselves. A masculine finally stands up for himself, and a divine feminine to toxic friends and family. Oh boy. Somebody is sending a telepathic message to divine feminine. I don't know if I should share that one. Oh, since the karmics are fake and frauds, they keep projecting and assume that the divine feminine is, or masculine is too, since they know that they ain't shit, since they know they fake, since they know that's their real get up, they assume that of everyone else. These energies are also triangulating. Didn't I say that they play their kids against one another? They play their partners, everybody against one another. This is how they keep the upper hand and control. You can never try to corner them in a room. See, one of the things I've been telling people of, you know, when you're trying to get your head out the crazy land, you know what I'm saying? When you're trying to make sense of shit, it is not going to do you no good to call this one and then call that one and then call that one. And then it's not, trust me, been there, done that. It's not going to do no good, honey. Okay? One of the simplest ways, which is what they typically will buck, I'm going to tell you right now, they'll buck this. The simplest ways to kind of corner these energies in is everybody at once, because they have to keep up with all the lies. They have to keep up with whatever they were saying to this one, whatever they were saying to that one, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so everybody in at once is not enough space and time to do a spell, first and foremost, and to manipulate the words and word salad and flip it and twist it and try and, you know, it's not enough time because they're going to be called on it. You're there, they're there, this one's there, this one's there. It's harder to wiggle. Okay? That's your best shot. I'm just going to be honest. That's the best shot you'll ever have. And in some cases, they still may even like have a bitch fit out of fear, you know, and just, they start having a heart attack. They're going to fall out so everybody can drop the conversation. Anyway. And those are all tactics, okay? Somebody got called out on their conduct. Feminine, you've been exposing motherfuckers that they did blood sacrifices on you and your children here. That these people sacrifice innocent people for gain. Yep. Earth signs. Yeah. Sorry, motherfuckers. Karmics are being disowned by their friends and family due to these betrayals. Yeah, they cause, these people cause the collective, everybody to turn their back on the collective. Simple as that. They cause everybody to see the collective as the villain. They caused everybody to believe that it was the collective. Yes, they did. Okay, some people are now defending divine feminine. I don't know who they are, y'all, but y'all, some people are starting to defend divine feminine because they're starting to see the truth in a situation. You are breaking generational curses of cults and abuse. And that's what I'm talking about. That is no easy feat though, by the way. This ain't no Disneyland, you know what I'm saying? A little toxicity. This is some deep toxic shit. This is deep. Okay. And most is too chicken shit to go through the journey to do it. And most, okay, some, they benefit too much off of it to begin with. Okay. There's a masculine that wants to protect a feminine because he knows that feminine is dealing with lunatics. Omir, I don't know if it's Omir or, oh shit. I don't know if Omir is the lunatic or if Omir, you know what I'm saying? Because if he's still under, because that's what the name says, Omir. I don't know. Because as far as I've known, he's always been under that witch's spell, baby. As far as I've known. And now that I know shit has gone back even for, you know, as far as me being a baby, then that tells me a whole lot. It tells me a whole lot. That chances are that's the only reason why he was ever there to begin with. I bet you it's the truth. I bet you it's the truth. I bet you it's the truth. Bet. Bet you it's the truth. Karmics are going insane. They're about to have a mental breakdown. Yeah, because guess what? They've been trying to manufacture a mental breakdown for the collective and their children. With all their spell work and their games and, you know, psychological trickster warfare. I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, all of that kind of shit. So yeah, they're going to have a mental breakdown. You played in our energy. So get ready for the psycho. Get ready for the straight jackets that y'all should have been. These people wanted y'all in straight jackets, collective. You know this. You have visions of it. You could have astral traveled. Okay? And you saw them two whores snickering and laughing, standing over you in a bed, being tortured and tormented. These are mental patients that chances are was in an insane or something. It don't matter if people believe in that part or not. See, I do that. I add that for those who understand. But if you want to simplify at the end of the day, what kind of sick bitch? Undiagnosed mental illness. And what do undiagnosed mental ill people do? They project their mental illness to get people to stop looking at them. They're going insane because they're a psychopath. People are starting to realize that they're a psychopath. Or past life karmic affair incarnated as one of a masculine's friends. Okay, so he had an affair in a past life and it's one of his friends. And this could be a friend that always keep trying to... Oof. Child. In the past, a masculine chose a codependent, toxic karmic in order to feel needed and important. Somebody needs to focus on their healing. That's an understatement. Because this behavior is out of this world. Cycle. We're going to clarify cycle. And we're going to clarify, whoa, feminine, you broke these. Nigga. We had Heather, Omir, Denise. Those are the names that came out so far. Alexa, play Toxic. Maybe it's war going, maybe it's fights going on. People are seeing how heartless these people were, how spiteful, how heartless, that they're a raggedy troll. That, you know, these people will do anything to have it easy for themselves, even if it means something foul, even if it puts unjust burdens on someone else. Yeah. Boom. So let's clarify. Let's start layering this up. It's too late. Let's start with karmic is about to have a mental breakdown. You don't say. Why? Why? I thought they were so calm, cool, collected, and grounded, and saved, and delivered, and full of the Holy Spirit. I thought they were so... Karmic is going insane. Why is the karmic going insane? Why are these karmics going insane? Albeit maybe behind the scene, but why are they going insane? Mental breakdown. Why are these karmics going insane? Okay. Some kind of action here. What kind of action? 17 Aquarius or the star? What kind of action? 8 breaking down to, 17 breaks down to an 8. Okay, Chariot is 7. And then what's 8? What's 8? I always forget certain ones. Oh, the moon. And then door to value in the reverse. Oh, shit. Some kind of action they took in secret to steal something. 52 is here. Okay, this could be... somebody 52, or when they were 52, it breaks down to a 7. This could be Chariot. This could be something they did to a water sign. This could be forward movement. An action they took, romance. Okay. They lost some money or they got stolen from. What is this? They're going insane about some money, about a lover. About exposure, 19, bring it down to a 10, the Wheel of Fortune. What they did to somebody while somebody's sleeping, the actions that they took is, yeah, it could be backfiring. In order to win at all costs, like taking, yeah. Why are they having it? Yep, a financial constraint, exactly. Taking, 13, doing death rituals. What they did to somebody while they were resting for money. They're having a mental breakdown because of the action that they took while somebody, in secret, while somebody was resting, because they were having financial problems, and they can be concerned that they're about to lose whatever money they've been getting. Yeah, attachment in the reverse. They're worried about this, some money. And the strategy going to shit, because I got strategy in the reverse. This strategy here. How are they going to hide that this was a strategy? So they're flipping out because they're trying to hide the fact that this is what they do. Okay, that this was a plan, that this wasn't just an accident or happenstance, that this was a plan. They're concerned about people knowing how dark they are and what they do for money. Yeah, they're losing it. They're losing their strength. They're losing their resolve. They're concerned that they don't have a tight grip over the situation as they thought they did. They're also concerned that people are going to see, you know, how sick they are, what they do to sick people. What they do to the sick, the elderly, and the disabled. What they do to people who are needing rest or trying to rest or recover. They do shit to them for money. in order to have victory and success in life. That this is how they have gained victory and success in life. Bad health, yeah, what they do to people in bad health. They create bad health for money. Yeah, mature woman. This could be an older woman and her child. Okay. What they did to somebody's child. They took somebody's innocence. They did something to an innocent child. Their children could be being affected because of their actions, what they really are about. They attack innocent, the sick and elderly, and they do things, or disabled, and they do things to people when they're sleeping and resting. And in this case, there was a specific actions they've been taking, action in secret with the moon, with the sun, 19, while people are resting, while everyone else is resting as well, to cause death and endings and to take from people who are already sick, and to cause sickness, or to cause, in some case a marriage. Wow. Oh my God. Yeah, there is bad health, poor health. Yeah, they're having a fit because maybe their health, is failing them, but also, again, they took action to make some people sick. This is what they do. And they're having a freak attack because it's going to come out that it wasn't a happenstance, that this is what these people do for their success. This is how they even ever had success to fucking begin with. Official person in the reverse. So these are crooks that they've been dealing with. And then I have the mature man. They're worrying about hiding, message of concern. Journey. Wealthy man. Thief. They're worrying about losing what they stole. Their journey of being able to steal. They're worried about their journey of being able to steal is going to be over. And they're worried that they're about to lose what they've been stealing from people. Yeah, through death. Or whatever they got, inheritances, insurance policies, whatever these people have been doing this. Okay? And others of you, if this ain't about literal sickness and disease and death, because it's collective, some of you, these people are worried that it's over. They can't just steal people's opportunities, people's husbands and wives, that it's finito. Like, this is over. They're not gonna be able to use I'm pregnant and I'm having a baby and let's make whatever people do, make our family work. Like, they were not expecting this. Again, I have 2 19s here.
Mom, the office.
Okay, here, take that and let me finish this real quick though. I'm recording. I have 2 19s here, okay? So this is double exposure for death here. Okay, so people are gonna see how crazy they are. Okay, they're concerned that they're not gonna be able to confuse somebody. They're concerned that they're not gonna be able to convince people that you all were crazy. Hold on, y'all. He don't need to be on camera. Y'all gotta look at the refrigerator. Y'all gotta look at the refrigerator. Okay, wait. I'm trying to keep him off the camera because that ain't about my son right now. And these whores don't need to be coming in here projecting their weird bitch and weird nigga shit. I'm already whooping ass as it is. People should really get tired of them knots across them noggins. Because I plan to finish the hoes. I plan to finish them all and they little covens. And the dum-dums in the current state in which my son is in. I plan to finish their asses too. You fucked up the moment you decided to look at me and my son like kibbles and bits. The moment you decided, you signed your fate. Yeah. They're concerned about this sudden wealth going into the reverse. You know, this is how they've been getting, yeah. Some main male, some younger man that they've been fucking with or something like that. Or how they've been getting shit off of a younger man. Yeah, they're going into poverty for this shit. So 37 is turned into a 10. I have 10, 10. 10. I have 3 10s here. Actually, I have 4 10s. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10. So these people could be in their 50s, but this could be, you know what I'm saying, cycle upon, they could have 5 cycles of some shit, you know, getting off on someone else, a younger man, but they're about to go into poverty. They're about to go into poverty. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, these privileges. These highfalutin, they're about to go into poverty for trying to steal someone else's gifts, someone else's privileges, someone else's energy, someone else's divine birthright. What's for someone else? What's for someone else? Gift is going into reverse, nigga. You are not the gift. They're afraid they're about to lose this wealthy man or a wealthy man dying, some money with this 13 energy. Now I got it twice. I got 17 twice. There's a lot of mirroring energy here. Yeah, distant horizon is in the reverse. So this is due to the actions of the past. Their plans are going to shit. Strategy is on the floor in the reverse. Child, whoa, let's keep it on. Let's keep it on. Psycho, what we have here? Heartless, careless, psychopath.
Oh, that's too expensive.
Okay, so this one was they're having a mental breakdown. Now let's do psychopath. Psychopath, what's going on pertaining to that? Psychopath. This is family members. Sagittarian energy here, patience, clarifying psychopath. So people are realizing like their own family is sick or people in their family or, you know, people who go around try to create imbalances, frustrations, and sickness for people. That's psychotic. But again, I'm willing to bet you my bottom dollar that for the world, they look like they're calm, cool, collected, polished, clean, saved, delivered, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, taking shit from people, anything to take. They're psychotic. They expect, they always got their hand out. They're always looking for something. And then beyond that, they take from other people to cause imbalances and unfairness, to stop people from their own family for having balance. Equal give and take. Healthy 6 of Pentacles is about charity, but it's also about balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. But these psychotics, no. They take shit from sick people, disabled people. They don't care. They don't care. Yeah. Psychopath, betray their own. Ten of Swords. They will betray their own. And they've been doing this for a long time. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. To get to the 10, this is implying that this was not an isolated event. To get to the 10, that means there's been at least 10 cycles. This could be 10 years. This could be 10 relatives. This could be 10 deaths. This could be, this is what they do. And in some cases, the person, right, can see that they're being betrayed because they're laying on their back. So they'll do it on their deathbed. To get a new opportunity for energy. Ace of Wands. To light their fire, to gain energy source because they don't have any. Okay. For some of you, this is a person that will fuck people in order to get that energy. This is what they do. They're psychotic. They fuck people to get something, and then they betray them. They fuck people's family members or your people, or psychopath. It's too late. Yeah, immature. Page of Pentacles. They don't have shit to offer. They're psychotic. They're a page. They'll do shit to a child because a page is also a young energy. They'll do shit to children or someone with the mind of a child. Okay. Yep. They're psychotic. They're stalkers. There's another page, Page of Swords. So they'll lie. They'll use children. They'll use children, yes. They'll study people in order to betray them. Psychopath, yeah. Taurus, Hierophant is coming in the reverse. So, though, for the surface, to the world, they look like they're these good, clean, and wholesome. The power of Christ, you know what I'm saying? They look like, you know, just, So they'll also exploit that. See, a psychopath is going to exploit even that. Anything to get the job done. So they will abuse their positions of authority. They'll abuse any connections they have with people in authority. They will abuse any knowledge that they have about the arts, whatever they have here. Okay, but in truth, they're distorted. They're governed by nothing. They don't have a conscience. If they had one, they lost it. This is why they're classified as a psychopath. If they ever had one, but some of them never did. But if they did, they lost it. By some of them fools they was running with. Seven of Wands in the reverse. They attack people who cannot. Again, Seven of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. In the upright, it's about standing up for yourself. It's about defending yourself. It's also blocking or blockages, right? When people are attacking you, okay? So they attack people who cannot defend themselves. Children. Disabled people. People who are sick. People who are trying to heal and rest. People while they're asleep. People who, you see what I'm saying? They attack, that's why they're called psychopath. They do those things to people who don't know how to defend themselves, who don't know how to protect themselves, or who don't have the strength to do so. Okay? So they're a tyrant, and they have no remorse, no insight. They are possibly a Queen of Cups reversed, somebody's trash bag mama. Okay, abusive. A Queen of Cups reverse is volatile, abusive, but she can be passive aggressive depending on what kind of narcissist she is. Okay, she's a lying whore. She played with people's emotions. A terrible mother. They lack insight. They do not have introspection. The hermit, upright, high vibrational, is someone who knows how to go within and become self-aware and to gain insight about themselves and their lives and so forth. In the reverse, it's people who refuse to look at themselves. It's people who, they're not self-aware. They're not in alignment. They are karmic women. Empress in reverse. So this is at least 2 karmic women here that are psychopaths and maybe a couple of dudes. Somebody's trash bag baby mother, somebody's trash bag mama, trash bag aunt, trash bag cousin, trash bag niece, trash bag leader, trash bag boss. We have water signs, earth. And now we got the Queen of Swords, air. Look at all these, damn. Liars. These are psychotics. Queen of Swords in the reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now I got 3 women here that could be possibly psychopathic. Because they do shit to people. They're bullies. They're fucking bullies. But they're cowardly kind. They're covert kind because they need to look like they're kind people to everyone. They need to look like they're calm, cool, and collected and saved, set free, delivered, full of Holy Ghost. They need, but this is what they do to people in secret and what they do to people at night. They do their bullying with these folks with spell work. They do their bullying with stalking. They do their bullying with gossip. They do their bullying with infiltrating into people's lives to create problems for them.
That's why they said it wasn't
They're psychos. Because they're selfish. They're selfish, addicts, and drunks. And they're liars, 7 of Swords. They lie about their addictions. They lie about their selfishness. They lie about being sadist. They lie about being willing to do anything to set themselves free. They lied. They lied about attacking people. They lied about entrapping people. They lied about poisoning people. They lied about being addicts. They lied. Y'all, we got 3 women and a Hierophant here. So a possible toxic masculine energy. We do have a younger masculine in the upright here. So that's the psychopath energy here. Okay. So now let's get to divine feminine broke generational curses of toxic cults and abuse. Okay, and there it is. 5 of Wands. There's that abuse. This has been going on for generations, maybe 9. Jealousy, out of jealousy and envy. And you see how they got on these weird robes and shit? What the fuck? Weird ass. And then they get in front of y'all. I don't know what you're talking about. Gasping and shit. Crying. Talking about in the name of Jesus. I swear on 10 Bibles. The blood of Jesus. Okay. Whatever you say, dear. Ain't gonna help you because you're taking your whole asses out. Ain't gonna help you. Ain't gonna help you. It's not gonna help you. or whoever's stupid enough to fuck with ya. That's the judgment me and my team done put on this shit. Because see, people are cowards, so we're gonna help them. Gonna help them. And don't nothing help folks like when something possibly touched them. Yeah, these are the generational curses. You broke this Five of Swords. Look at this abuse. This is petty, low vibrational energies. Gossipy, petty. Your parents or somebody could have sat next to you when you were a teenager and did some weird shit to you and called one of their weirdy entities. Yeah, betraying you over and over again. These are curses. These cycles, these are curses. Low vibrational shit by your own people. Because, I mean, if you look in the depiction, this is like a bedroom. It's cobwebs here. This is family. This is ancestry. This is, yes, yes. Betraying one's own. Attacking one's own. Abusing one's own. It went into the reverse for you. You've been working on that. Divine Feminine broke generational curses of toxic cults. Entitled to your energy and shit, weird ass. Look, weirdos. I have 7 of Cups here, but it's got blood on it. Let me show you. Motherfuckers. Get these orders, nigga. I want all this scandalous ass. And they done niggas as well. Okay, look. This is blood in here. So this is toxic witches. Blood sacrifices. Potions. Toxic potions. Illusions. Poisoning. This could be some kind of weird shit. Damn. These niggas, these bitches. I want to finish their ass something. Give me my outfit, bitch. Fuck it. Shit, just fuck it. Anyway, I have 4 of Swords. I mean that. I'm like, shit, let me ride it. Shit, fuck it. Just come on, shit. Shit. I done have my rest and shit. Let me ride, bitch. Let me ride. 4 Swords in the reverse. You broke it. They lunatics. These motherfuckers who crazy. And then they be obsessed. Look at sitting there and shit. Crazy ass. Always trying to trap somebody and project their toxicity onto you. See the blood on the innocent here? Sacrificing the innocent. And this went into the reverse. So this is, again, sacrificing. This is stuck in the head. This is interference. Okay, but if you look in this depiction, look at this shit. Chain and motherfuckers and shit. Weird asses. Here, here, take them. Take them. Kind of weird bitch and weird nigga do that. Yeah. 6 of Swords in the reverse. You broke that shit. It's chaos. You're gifted. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this skull. So this is some deep shit. Orishas. Ancestors. You know what I'm saying? This is some deep shit. Misuse of gifts. Sacrificing. You look at that. Shit, like, nigga, shit, you done fuck you. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, I'm gonna see if you get your cowardly ass from behind them damn caves, though. I'm gonna see if you don't do that. Or your power is limited to the dream space. I want to see. That's what feminists on. Feminine like, fuck it. I'm ready, bitch. Let's see how they. Let's see. Fuck it. Let's see. Yeah, you ain't taking me out for death in the reverse. Ain't sacrificing me, bitch. Ain't sacrificing my kid either, says divine feminines. You and yours will die. You hear? Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, no. Y'all stop that. Stop crying. Stop crying. Stop. Stop crying. Fuck wrong with these motherfuckers. No, dear. Not this time. I will take your whole ass out of here. Yes, I will. Because I've been granted. Divine feminines have been granted by their ancestors something. You misuse your opportunity. You're done. It's too late. You misused your opportunities. You misused your gifts. You're done. You sealed your fate, baby. You sealed your fate. You sealed your fate. Lovers in the reverse, you sealed your fate. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. Past lovers, siblings, family members, karmics, Ace of Swords reverse, 10 of Cups reverse, liars, bitch. Fake family, liars, okay? Lying on their own family, causing confusion about their own family, or causing unhappiness and loss for one's own family. Feminine, you have been breaking that hair. Because that's what it says. You broke it. Yeah. These are weirdos. Yeah, you made the choice to be a warrior. You see what I'm saying? You made the choice like, fuck it. If this is how it's going to be, I'm going to fuck all of them up good and plenty. What I'm going to do then, bitch, they done created a monster in a cool way. Because now I got all of the patience in the world to make sure that I finish each and every one of them. Yeah, since they made the choice, you know, you made the choice to deal with this shit. They made the choice to keep creating blockages, crossroads. That's a curse. Family members that continue like that, what they are not understanding, that is the curse. That's the curse. It's been going over people's heads. That's the curse. You're lying on your family. You're causing confusion. You're trying to cause loss and unhappiness for your own family. You're trying to cause blockages. I'm almost done, Adudu. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and this is the mother. Empress in the reverse. Lying to your own family members about who you are. Lying about, you know, motherhood, who your child belonged to. Lying on your own kid. Creating blockages for your own children. That's the curse that these idiots don't understand. Fake mothers, Empress reverse, lying about creating blockages. That's the curse. Lying about trying to stop the happiness of their own children. Lying about trying to have their kids have to live an isolated and alone life. That is the curse. They're the curse. They still don't get it yet. They still don't get it. They still don't get it. Out of selfishness, in order to get their own wishes fulfilled. To have wish fulfillment that your own children are isolated and unhappy, that your own family, and to cause bad news, that's the curse. You're the curse. So feminine broke it. She called judgment on it and working with her higher self and her team and ancestors and called judgment on this shit. But the curse is, you know, people making it their purpose to judge you and criticize you and to target you and to bring bad news to you in your life and do spell work on you, that is the curse. So feminine, yes sir, yes sir, you call judgment on it, you and your ancestors. Seven of Pentacles, yep, and they gave you that bow and arrow because you ain't no sellout. They gave you that bow and arrow because they can't slither to you and convince you to go ahead and start sacrificing motherfuckers like this is, you know, pick and save and shit. It's too late, niggas. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Investing in your own family's demise, that is the curse, retards. Doing shit on babies and young people, and see, that's the curse, retard. Sacrificing your own kid, that's the curse, retard. Doing shit on babies, doing shit because you fall in love with some retarded nigga. Or some retarded bitch. And some retarded family. Sacrificing your kid for it is the curse. You late, baby. You're done. That is the curse. Feminine broke it. She was offered Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the journey of self-love. Her team has been working with her with this journey of self-love through all of this torture and torment. The Nine of Swords that these toxic cunt-ass relatives and family members created. Attacks, calling them crazy, creating the crazy. Feminine and her team, she broke this. She Lady Justice, baby. And she gonna pull that sword out and whoop your ass. Good and plenty. Yes, she is. That's what I'm saying. Yes, yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. There it is. Ace of Cups to the 9. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She is taking Divine Feminine broker that Ace to the 9. Okay, there you go. There you go, feminine. There you go. Your ships are coming in. You started working hard here. You took what you had. You dealt with the stress. You start pouring into yourself here. Okay, it's too late. The King of Swords in reverse. You've been dealing with narcissists. Okay, Seven of Swords is in the reverse. Something, 10 of Swords and then 7 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so there's the exposure that took place here. So feminine, you started exposing these betrayals. And then possibly a masculine behind you started exposing these betrayals here. About these high priestess, these distorted high priestess. And then you could have tapped into your own high priestess energy and you start exposing these secrets of what people was doing. Okay. So now let's wrap her up. It's too late. So now I'm going to ask a specific question here. We're done with the reading because I got to get going before my son keep peeping in here. So I got to go. So it's too late. So we're going to get some clarification on that specifically. We did get a lot of layers here. We know that this is a karmic family. We know this is to do with karmic lovers and karmic families. We know this is to do with dark practitioners. We know this is to do with money and theft here. So we're just going to wrap this up. We're done. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. So we are done. Let's get, what is it too late for? Where did I put that? Oh, okay, hold on, guys. What is it too late for? Okay, so it's too late. What is it too late for? What is it too late for? I see a divine masculine is going into the reverse. It's too late. What is it too late for? A confession, ascension, crushed. In the reverse, something to do with the love affair. It's too late to escape something for somebody. Retaliation is here. Yeah. Because of this retaliation. It's too late. It's too late. Nightlife, somebody took a gamble and a risk on the wrong shit. It's too late. Gossip, intervention in the reverse. It's too late. In some cases, yeah, because somebody is cleansing now, exposing some truths, going towards happiness, and it could be too late for somebody else's happiness and to cleanse of a situation if they did not make the proper choice. It's too late. Drastic, extreme, harsh cutoff. Somebody's about to be avoiding something. It may be too late to talk. Drama queen going into the reverse. Legal action is being taken. Somebody's going to jail. It's too late. Somebody's going to jail or going to be stuck, trapped in something. And they're going to be exposed. Denial is in the reverse. There's no more denying something. It's too late for any financial support or for failure to support the right person. It's too late. Realization here, because they were supposed to expose something or something came out about poison. It's too late. Spell work, denial in the reverse, lockbox. Somebody's going to jail. And it may be too late if somebody, like I said, if somebody didn't do the right thing when they were supposed to. Ascension. Somebody is not going to even get a chance to ascend, or it's because someone is ascending. Okay? Or because somebody did not properly support someone who is. Yep. Yeah, poison. Unhealthy behaviors in people. Somebody finna go to jail. Or they're gonna just be stuck because they allowed their insatiable nature to get the best of them. They're about to get hunted down. A matter of time because of the past. Okay. So it's too late for somebody to get out of some shit. It's the exposure is here. It's too late for somebody else to come clean because they could have taken too long and it's already out in the open. It's too late because somebody did not help somebody or they helped the wrong person. It is too late. Okay, so let's see who is it too late for. Who is it too late for? And then we're gonna go. I'm ready, son. It's too late for somebody who was maybe jealous, an Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody who was secretly competing, someone who was causing chaos. And then it's a Queen of Swords reverse. So it might be too late for a Queen of Swords in the reverse. So that's a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius feminine energy that was jealous. It's too late to tell the truth about this spell work. You're going to jail now. It's too late. You missed the opportunity and the judgment is final. You missed the opportunity to do that, to put something to rest about what was being done. And it's too late to tell the truth. You hid it. and you created a burden. And so because of that, this could be pertaining to Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You created a burden, and you're going to have to deal with these burdens. You made that choice to keep all that shit secret, or to keep at it out of boredom, or to try to create missed opportunities for somebody else, or to steal opportunities. And so you've missed the opportunity. To heal a situation. This could be about a King of Cups. It could also be a King of Cups. You missed an opportunity to have a bright new beginning. Yeah, so judgment is final. Deciding to keep at the pettiness, deciding to hide the shit, deciding to not properly intervene and help the right person. And so now karma, you let that person, you knew the truth about what was happening. Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You celebrated at it. You benefited from it. Somebody. Yeah. Yep. It's too late. You hid somebody who hid the fact that they loved somebody, or they didn't come back, stayed indecisive too long. Yeah. So it's too late for a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aries, Leo, Sag, possibly. Okay? It's too late for them. Either these are people who did the wrong things, or they failed to illuminate and to do the right things, creating all of these burdens. They sacrificed the collective, burnt them at the stake for their own purposes, or people who didn't speak up about that. The judgment is final. So what's their lot? Their lot is, their life is going to be filled with contention and strife and war and games and theft. This is their outcome. 5 of Swords. So these people are going to end up in depression. Their life is going to be full with angst, theft, sneaky energy, sneaky behavior, cheating, games. And betrayal. So their lot is betrayal. And they're just going to keep living that for a while. It's going to start new and exciting with young energy, and then betrayal.